Wayfinder is out, and naturally getting into a brand new game can be really daunting, so after having the ability to play the game before launch, I wanted to share a few tips that will help you learn the game faster, survive longer, and also just have a better time overall with getting into Wayfinder. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, in hack and slash games, it can be really easy to just jump into the game and spam your attack buttons and your abilities to slaughter a bunch of monsters, but Wayfinder is a bit different from that, and you will notice the gameplay is a little bit slower and methodical, almost like a Dark Souls game or Monster Hunter when you first get into them, and they feel a little bit clunky. So the first tip here would be to make sure you're not forgetting to use your weapon's special skill set, mainly the ability to block with your shield or two-handed weapons, or parrying if you're using daggers. These actions cost stamina but will allow you to avoid a lot of damage in the game, and at least when I first started, I was so obsessed about combos and abilities that I completely negated these two actions for my characters, which is also a huge issue since blocking is a core part to use your weapon skills with sword and shield, and parrying is also a way to keep up your combo multipliers with daggers, so get used to using them. My next tip is to not be afraid to level up your echoes. Echoes are going to be your modifications to equip into your characters, accessories, and weapons, and they will increase your power through either stats or special abilities, and they are very important. These upgrade systems can be really daunting at first, but I'm here to tell you that don't be afraid to level them up at the start and experiment. You will need that bonus power to progress the game, and additionally, you will have so many of these echoes that it won't really make a big difference later, but it will help you a lot at the start to progress and unlock the game systems faster. While echoes will also have RNG and have different rarities, don't be afraid to level up a low quality one, as later on you will be able to fuse it into a better rarity of the same echo and also gain bonus experience from using it with the same type. So do not worry about wasting them. Sure, you cannot transfer 100% of your fusion experience. According to my test though, you can still transfer over 80% of that used experience. Now, while we are talking about echoes, my third tip is directly connected to them as well and is very simple. Make sure to equip the right echoes to your characters and weapons. Echoes can cost a lot of capacity slots, and so it's important to have the ones that will really help you. And if you look carefully, you will notice that each slot has a type assigned to it, which are the same as the echo types you will find in the game. Make sure you equip matching types of echoes into your slots, as they will cost 50% less capacity than equipping the wrong ones, and this will help you equip more and stronger echoes in the future and allow you to manage your builds easier too, especially once you unlock more slots when it actually matters what you equip. Another part of progression in Wayfinder is going to be leveling up your heroes and also spending points in their affinity system. While yes, the 3 different affinities will boost the stats your items and accessories give you, the main selling point of this system isn't immediately obvious, and you should make sure to open the Affinity Perk window indicated at the very bottom of your screen, as it will show you special, very powerful ability modifiers to your skills that you can unlock on certain milestones of these affinities, and these are your main cornerstones you want to proceed with leveling up your Wayfinders and have the passives that synergize well with your playstyle and build. The affinities can also be reset on demand, so don't be afraid to experiment and try the different passives to see which one works for you and for what kinds of builds. Finally, my 5th tip is a relatively niche but extremely valuable tip to know, and that is when to dodge or parry enemies. How can you learn the timings properly, since it can be rather tough? You might have noticed, but probably not, that when enemies are attacking you, there will be a purple icon pop up above them. And what this icon tells you is that the monster is about to complete an attack animation on you. The most annoying thing in most games is when enemies start an attack on you, but the animations last like 3 or 4 seconds and you keep pressing your defensive abilities at the wrong time, missing the proper window when needed, but this purple icon will be the reliable indicator that we all wished for in other games and will show you when to dodge or start blocking and parrying, as it will only pop up right before the attack would finish, so you know exactly when to block or parry. It took me some time personally to realize this at the start, but once I noticed it helped me a lot playing the game properly and survive tougher fights. So those are my 5 tips in helping you get into Wayfinder smoother, stay alive, and also help you build your characters better and not make any mistakes at the start. Hopefully they will help you as much as they helped me, and if you liked the video, I will have tons more coming out in the next few days based on the closed beta experience, so subscribe to stay tuned. Thank you for watching, everyone. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.